Pacific Executive Vice President. He will do the closing and give us some encouragement. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Kevin Buckman.
Thank you.
Hi, Kevin.
Good evening. Well, it's my honor to really close this incredible event out. Before I do so, I'd like to thank the entire Asia Pacific GMTSS coordinators, the country corporate management teams, our featured speakers, Lauren, JR, Mark, Amber, Olivia. Tremendous information that they've imparted, this evening, or actually all day, for everybody that was in attendance. Of course, I'd like to also thank our AV teams, our translation teams did a tremendous job. It takes a lot, when you're basically putting on an event that involves different languages, different cultures, different countries spread out, throughout the entire world. I also would like to, provide a special thanks to Charlie Shen, did a great job, Claire Nee, Polly Wu, and their entire Market Taiwan staff. And of course, I'd like to thank each and every one of you that was in attendance, in this great event today. In closing, what I'd like to do is, just talk a few things about, share a few things and comments that I've had. First of all, I want you to understand that, building your Market America unfranchised is a process. It's a process, okay? It's not an event. It's a series of activities, okay, that, that have to be implemented correctly and consistently. And, it takes time. Okay, and it's a series of times over a period of time that they have to be implemented. Okay, and the thing is all these activities are associated, and I believe Olivia talked about the result producing activities. They're all about the activities that are associated with becoming a product of the product, using the product, okay, selling the product, retailing the product to the ultimate end consumer. It's about expanding our sales and distribution teams, okay, to increase our customer base. And finally, it's about educating all of our business partners, ensuring that our business partners are educated and they understand, how to build the business. They obtain the knowledge necessary to basically conduct and create, and implement those activities that are associated with those four results that we were looking for: using the product, selling the product, expanding our organizations, as well as, participating in the GMTSS and getting educated. Now, when you take a look at those four things that I talked about: using the product, selling the product, expanding our business by exposing our business model, as well as getting people educated, there's two that, there's one activity that really people seem to shy away from, and that has to do with conversing and prospecting, interacting with people. There's no way of getting around, it's high tech, but it's high touch. I can't emphasize the touch. We're in a relationship building business, and it's important that we introduce that high touch element. And but people seem to want to shy away from the conversing and the prospecting part because, quite frankly, I think the majority of people, they're uncomfortable. It takes them out of their comfort zone. And I would say the reason for that, the predominant reason, is the fact that people aren't confident, okay? And the reason they're not confident is they don't believe they possess enough knowledge, okay? And the key here is we need to obtain the knowledge. All right, we need to obtain the knowledge so that we have that confidence, and it allows us to enjoy the process. All right, the process of interacting with other, people and building those relationships and building the business. And I'm no different. I've been an unfranchised owner for 30 years, going on 30 years, And, you know, in the very beginning, when I first started, I didn't, you know, feel like I possessed enough knowledge. And I kind of shied away from, prospecting for potential customers or prospecting for potential business owners to join me in this business. But what I found is the more knowledge I got, the more confident I got, and the better I felt prepared to enter into, you know, the conversation, the dialogue, and I began to really enjoy the business. You know, I got to share something with you. You know, people are interesting. People are interesting. You know, I have no problem engaging and conversing with anyone and everyone. You know, I have this favorite saying, and I've said it a lot, building this business is better than TV. It's better than TV. And I tell people I would continue to do this business for the pure entertainment value alone, because people are astonishing. The things that they say is very entertaining. But what it does is it allows you to enjoy the process. You know, JR talked about rule number 1: have fun. Okay. And what it does is by securing and obtaining that knowledge, you're prepared, you're confident, and it allows you to basically have fun. You know, our ability to prospect successfully is directly related to the knowledge that we possess. Okay, regarding all aspects of our unfranchised business. It determines how well we can direct the conversation or control the conversation once we've discovered what is important to the person that we're conversing with. And that's really why we converse, okay? We're basically surveying. We're allowing them to share with us what is the most important thing right now, in their life with respect to a challenge they may be, experiencing. Okay. And what we're trying to do now is find out, does that challenge relate to a product that we may be able to have, or does it relate to, a financial situation in which the business model, that we can share with them. Okay. One thing I will share with you is this. This is a fundamental truth. Okay. If you possess knowledge, okay, and you can convey that you possess that knowledge that could be of benefit or value or help someone that you're conversing with, okay, and provide a solution, okay, they will give you a level of respect. They will open up and they will allow you, okay, to share with them that knowledge to see how it might benefit from them. So I don't care what your background is. I don't care your age. I don't care what your education is, your financial situation, your employment history. It doesn't matter. If you possess knowledge that individual believes could be of benefit to them, they will give you a level of respect, they will open up their mind, and you have a brief moment, brief time, a window of opportunity to share that knowledge with that individual. But you have to have the ability to converse, uncover what is currently important to them, and at the same time, you need to be able to possess the knowledge to share with them on how that could benefit them. But so you need to be prepared, okay? You need to be prepared to share that knowledge. And the only way you're ever going to obtain the knowledge with respect to the unfranchised business system is that you need to attend, okay, GMTSS events. That's the only place you're going to get the knowledge about your unfranchised business, by attending the GMTSS events. You need to go to as many NUOTs, Basic Fives, local seminars, ECCTs, district conferences like the one we had here today. You need to get to your leadership schools, your conventions, okay, the International Convention, our World Conference, all of these places. By going and attending and making it part of a repetitive behavior, okay, only then will you obtain and acquire the knowledge that will allow you to prospect successfully, both for a customer as well as a new business partner, but at the same time, it's going to allow you to enjoy the process, have fun. Okay, I'll leave you with this. Remember that enthusiasm without knowledge is chaos. You've seen JR's video with respect to the chickens all running all over the place. That's enthusiasm okay, with no knowledge. That's chaos, all right? But knowledge without enthusiasm is boring. Okay, remember, it takes both. We need enthusiasm and we need knowledge. Okay, so I would share this with you. Have fun, grow and build your business, and make sure you get your 3 tickets to the next event. Make sure you have 3 tickets to the next major event. Okay, we have the spring conventions coming up, and I expect everybody that wants to earn a 6-figure supplemental income. One of the key success factors is you have to have your 3 tickets. I hope everybody gained a little bit of knowledge here today. I thank you for attending. God bless you, and good evening.
非常谢谢 Kevin 给我们做这么棒的这个鼓励跟分享。Thank you so much,
Thank you, Kevin, for such a wonderful sharing and closing remarks. Time flies. We're about to close the regional conference. I know that every one of you online has learned a lot. Before we close, I'd like to invite all of you, because today it's our honor to be able to join the regional conference, and we learned a lot. And today, of course, the participation today enables us with great learning. And there's a lot of people who have to be here in order to make the conference possible. So today, the reason we have so many wonderful speakers, and we have JR, Lauren, and Mark to join us here and to provide us with a lot of information and enable a lot of learning. The most important hands behind everything is Kevin. Because of Kevin's coordination and dedication, that we're able to have a platform today to learn. So today, I'd like to invite all of you to put our hands together for Kevin. Thank you, Kevin. And next, I would like to thank all the staff from Taiwan, Hong Kong, Australia, Singapore, and Malaysia. I'd like to thank our regional coordinators. Because of your hard work, we're able to have the event today, from registration, ticket purchasing, and everything. And all the local coordinators have been working very hard. So it only shows the one team, one dream spirit of Market America. So once again, let's put our hands together for our local coordinators. And also today, I'd like to thank all the staff on site who ensure that we have a good user experience on Zoom to facilitate our learning, whether it's audio or video quality. Again, let's put our hands together for our staff on site. Last but not least, I'd like to thank every one of you, because the most important person here is you. We're here gathered together. So again, we always learn from each other. I'm sure you also have a lot of sharings to do with your local members. So I'd like to close the regional conference here. After the district conference, you'll have the opportunity to discuss with each other, to share with each other your learning of the district conference. And please also remember to share what you learned here with those who are not able to join us today. Again, on behalf of Market America, I'd like to wish you a great success in 2021. Thank you very much.